Welcome to day 7 of our Advent Devotional series. Today we look at the name Wonderful Counselor.
Isaiah chapter 9 verse 6. For to us a child is born, to us a son is given, and the government will be on his shoulders, and he will be called Wonderful Counselor, Mighty God, Everlasting Father, Prince of Peace. I've heard these verses read so many times over the years. I've received Christmas cards and sent them with these famous words on. Words that describe Jesus, the longed-for King, the child born to us, the Son of God Most High, Messiah come to earth, and here in this verse, called Wonderful Counselor. When I think of a counsellor, I think of a kind person, someone trained to give guidance on personal or psychological problems. We seek counsel or advice from people we trust and admire every day, from people who are experienced in the field that we need help in. Embarking on the adventure of setting up Cafe 181 at the Oak Hall Church building, I've been blessed by having kind counsel, guidance from others who have set up or worked in coffee shops before, or who have different experiences that relate in some way. Each has brought help for a different aspect of the coffee shop life, from finance to food safety to brand creation, logo design, IT support, help with choosing suppliers, teaching me to froth milk, tasting cakes, and smelling coffee. I've benefited from people who know more than me, who have taken the time to help me navigate the choices to be made and to signal when I'm in danger of making a mistake. Good counsel in action. Isaiah is foretelling Jesus' birth, heralding God's rescue plan, promising God's eternal King. The names that Jesus will be called emphasize what he is like. Isaiah is telling us that Jesus, the promised child, will be known as Wonderful Counselor, not just experienced in a particular field, but experienced in every field. He's wonderful, the very best counsellor, the most amazing advisor. He qualified to do that because he knows about everything, because he made it. He's Creator God. At his command, everything came into being. The whole world was made by his power. The world and everything in it is sustained and held together in his hands. He is a loving God who knows all that has gone before and all that is to come. He rules over all. He's outside of our understanding. Jesus can offer infinitely more help than any human advisor or counsellor. King Jesus, approachable, helper, advisor, counsellor. Cafe 181 has been a bit of an adventure with problems to solve, but I know from experience that our lives often hold difficult situations. Often the problems we face day by day don't have an easy solution. It may be that we can find no one else who has quite the same issue as us. Those we approach for advice don't understand the challenges and they can't solve the deepest hurts. In fact, sometimes even the wisest and kindest human counsellors can make the mess even greater. But Jesus, the wonderful counsellor, is the one who knows the past, the present, and the future. He knows best how to handle the problems we face day by day. He isn't surprised by the hardships we experience. He understands the broken world we live in and the broken lives we lead. The Christmas story reminds us that Jesus' birth is God's planned rescue from brokenness. Jesus can be trusted to understand all the intricacies of our situation. We can bring our tissues and cry out to him. We can cast ourselves onto him and know that he will help us. Later on in Isaiah, we were told more about who Jesus is. We learn that he is the one who will not grow tired and weary, not like our human counsellors. He is the one who increases the power of the weak, and Jesus will never leave us. We can trust his counsel. He will help us to be strong and to live well in this broken world. We can cry out to God in our needs and he will answer. We hear his voice through his words, the Bible. In Psalm 119, verse 24, the psalmist proclaims, "Your statutes are my delight, they are my counsellors." God's written word in the Bible, written for us to read. His words tell us about the character of God, who he is and what he is like. His immense power, his holiness, his purity, his love, and the lengths he has gone to be in relationship with us. There too, in his word, we see how Jesus would have us live and behave in every situation we face. Jesus is the ultimate advisor, the wonderful counsellor, the one to be trusted. Let us make sure we listen to him today and that we put his action and his advice into action. Let's make sure that we delight in Jesus, in who he is and what he has done for us through his work on the cross. Being grateful indeed that Jesus is the promised King, born to us, our wonderful counsellor, mighty God, everlasting Father, Prince of Peace.
We hope you enjoyed today's devotional. Tune in tomorrow for more in our Advent series.